Welcome back once again. So the Resident Evil collaboration Wave 2 that we were talking about a few days ago already released. On March 16th, which was yesterday by the time this video goes up, they all released in the item shop under the name Raccoon City Survivors. So in this video, we're going to take a look at them in the item shop at the lockers so we can detail like how much everything is, what's here, what all of it is a reference to, and what the skins look like themselves. And then we're going to show some gameplay of each of the costumes in motion. Now this is a bit of a weird set of items because nothing is exclusive to the bundle. Taking a close look here, we have 2 costumes for $1,500 that each come with their own back bling, and we have 2 harvesting tools that are $500 apiece. That's $4,000 if you want to buy all of these items, or you buy the bundle for $2,100 your first time to get all of it in one go. There's nothing exclusive to the bundle, no wallpaper, no special accessories. It's just, hey, if you're going to buy all of it anyways, we'll give you a discount. But now let's take a closer look at all of this stuff and show the coolness, the references, and the disappointment. And I'm going to be showing you these cosmetics on the PlayStation 5 version versus the Switch, because the lower textures of that portable version leaves out some details in these costumes. Let's start with Leon S. Kennedy. This is, as we talked about in the other video, based off of the Resident Evil 4 remake version of Leon. You can tell it from the face, where the knife is positioned, the quick release belt that's under his actual belt, the watch on his left hand, and just the whole thing. There are a few little differences here and there. And then we got the back bling, which is the attache case where you can organize all of your items in Resident Evil 4 and of course the Resident Evil 4 remake because that feature did come back. And now let's look at Claire. Claire is based off of her Resident Evil 2 remake attire, as you can see here and as we talked about before. Now we can actually take a closer look. You can see the details on the feather pendant. You can even see her complexion there. You see a bunch of freckles there underneath her eyes and across the bridge of her nose. That's a really cool detail. I think this actually looks a little bit better than the Leon that we got in Fortnite. And we're doing this on PS5 because there's another feature of her costume right back here that you can't see on the Switch. You can see the Made in Heaven design on the back of her shirt. Now obviously this was there in the 2 remake, and it's just worth noting that when you're on the Switch, specifically in portable mode, this just looks like a red texture and you can't actually see the engraving here. But yeah, these both look really good, and I personally think Claire looks really good out of the bunch. And of course, Claire has the back bling that shows the 4 keys for the Raccoon Police Department. You know, that old PS1 puzzle mechanic where you had to find certain keys for certain doors. And I think these do look really cool. I'm probably not going to use either back bling just because I like to look at the backs of characters and not have some weird random thing, especially since you can see Claire's hair is kind of just melding into that box. And next up are the harvesting tools. First one's pretty great. Leon's combat knife from Resident Evil 4 and technically Resident Evil 2 as well. It looks really nice, and I'm probably going to use it on both Leon and Claire because it looks good, and that unique animation when you're swinging it where you just kind of throw it between your hands, that looks really cool. And then for Claire, we have the umbrella parasol. At first glance, I thought this was just kind of a generic little umbrella as a nod to the Umbrella Corporation. But the Degeneration movie has a scene where Claire kind of arms herself, quote unquote, with a parasol just like this. Now you might have noticed that I didn't talk about any alternate styles or costumes for Leon and Claire, and that's because there aren't any. We just get RE4 No Jacket Leon and RE2 Remake Claire, and that's it. They kind of just went the bare bones route with Wave 2 of this collaboration. Looking back at Wave 1, we got different versions of Chris and Jill, back blings like we did here, the Hot Dogger and Stun Rod as harvesting tools, an exclusive emote, and a wallpaper. It feels like they didn't put in as much effort into Leon and Claire as they probably should have. Granted, I still like the skins. They're fun to play as, they look good in motion, especially as you're seeing here on the PlayStation 5. I just feel like maybe they should have put more effort into it, given us an extra style or two, and just made it seem like they put as much care into Leon and Claire as they did with Chris and Jill. And that's pretty much all I've got here. To end this video, we'll show you a bit of Switch footage so you can see how it differs from the PlayStation 5. And to be honest, the Switch is my preferred way to play this game. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I'm super happy that the Leon and Claire outfits are out. I just wish a bit more care had been put in. But but maybe that's just me as a huge Resident Evil fan. Hopefully I'll be back soon with more crazy stuff if they announce or leak something really cool that I'm excited for. But, as always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.